You are scared to document your journey on Amazon as a seller for multiple reasons that we are going to discuss in today's video, and that I am going to actually, if we can say, debunk. And I'm going to talk a little bit about my journey of actually documenting my journey and actually creating content. Because creating content can really change your life. And I think that, being an Amazon seller, you have something to bring to the world that is actually valuable, and you should actually think about creating content and leave your imprint in this world, if I can say it this way. Before I actually dive into the video and we start talking about that, I am now offering one-on-one coaching. So if you need help to scale your Amazon business, link in the description, book a call with me, and let's talk. We can build a plan to help you reach your goal. Second link, Discord server. Join the Discord server because it's the best place to actually network. We are going to talk a little bit about networking in this video, but yeah, that's pretty much the intro. You guys know it. You guys know it already. So I like to think of creating content because I think a lot of people think about creating content the wrong way, and this is why they actually are scared to post, whether it is on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, or on whatever platform. But I like to think of actually creating content as half poetry and half therapy. Maybe therapy is not the right word to choose, but I like to think of it as an art form, as a way of self-expression. This is why I call it poetry, and as therapy, because it's a way for you to actually self-reflect on what you are doing in your business or in your life. If you just want to document your life, if you want to document something a little bit broader than that, because I really want this video to talk about, to be able to actually be relatable to people that are not necessarily doing Amazon FBA, because I have some of my friends that are watching this video and that I've told that they should actually document their journey, and that they just refuse to do it for whatever reason, because they think that it's not interesting. So talking about relatability, one of the reasons people actually do not want, I should say, to document their journey is because they think that they are not an expert yet, and therefore they should not actually post content. And I disagree, because there's some value in and I think this is Gary Vee that says that, but just imagine if you were able to look at what Jeff Bezos was doing on a day-to-day basis when he was growing Amazon, right, from zero to what it is today. This is something that could be very valuable. This is something that I would actually love watching. We've seen it with Kanye West, and yeah, for you Americans, stop saying it's Kanye, okay? It's Swahili, and so we've seen it on Netflix when he had this show that he was doing when he was recording his first album and trying to get signed and stuff like that. And because we see Kanye West today and we see who he is, but we have sometimes it's hard to see what people went through to actually reach that point, And if you actually want to start documenting once you are actually at a super advanced level, you are not going to be relatable anymore. Like if Jeff Bezos show us his life today, it's not going to be relatable to you, it's not going to be relatable to me, and it's going to be the same thing with your content. All right, there's that thing also that Drake says, like, I'm making so much money now that my music is not even relatable, or it's something in those lines, and it's exactly the same thing. Because you should, there's some value that you can share, even if you are not an expert yet. And we can just see it from the first video that I ever released on my YouTube channel, which was, I think it was the first one or one of the first one, which was how to actually find profitable online arbitrage products on Amazon. And my angle with this video was, because I was just starting, I was not just starting online arbitrage, but I was just starting because I was doing other business model on Amazon before. And, I had a hard time with actually finding profitable products, like everybody. And so what I did is just a video saying, hey, these guys are out of touch with the reality of starting online arbitrage, the guys that you are watching the videos of, because they did not even start their online arbitrage business by the way they want you to start, all right? They are selling you Seller Amp, they are selling you this shit and this shit and this shit. By the way, link in the description, affiliate link for Seller Amp, I know. I don't even know what to call that. Yeah, if you want to try Seller Amp, if you want to do it this way, I have an affiliate link for that. I will not even put it in the description. I will put it in the. It's on the Discord server if you want to find it. If you want to support the channel, I really don't care, to be honest. But yeah, so the thing is that we have a few people actually promoting Seller Amp and reverse sourcing as a way to actually start online arbitrage, which I believe is not the right way, actually. And this is what I made this video about, and this is what I was saying. And that was my position. And this is something that people actually find relatable because, what the experts were saying was out of touch with the reality, and this is why people are actually starting to appreciate my content. And actually, because this video helped a lot of people, and this is a video I always keep sending back people to, and that other people send people back to. When it comes to actually starting to actually try to get some success with online arbitrage. So your position is you should not know every single thing about the thing that you want to create content on. You can just document, or you can just do some tutorials like what I did with this point of view, sharing, okay, this is what I'm doing, or this is what I was doing. I did not get any success. This is what I'm doing now. This is what's working for me. This is why I believe this is not working, but you should never take this as truth like people actually do on Twitter. And this is why I'm always super mad when I look at Twitter and always find ID for content because people say some bullshit all the time on Twitter. Because what's going on and the way most people think about creating content is they think that, like, the way they think about creating content is creating content, not sharing everything, creating a course, make profit from the course, all right? And so what ends up happening is that people actually take the talking points of the top guys and repeat the same talking points, and it watered down in the process, like things get lost in translation. It watered down the message, it waters down the thing, and so the message keeps getting watered down, and so it starts being misleading, right? As I always say, this is exactly what happened with I believe what people say with for beginners starting online arbitrage with reverse sourcing and just starting with reverse sourcing, because reverse sourcing is definitely not the best way to start when you are actually starting from scratch to start online arbitrage, because you're gonna have a super hard time. It's going to suck if you do it this way. So yeah, there's that niche that you can actually own, and there's some value. Never believe that just because you are not the top guy, just because there's always going to be someone who knows more than you. It doesn't matter that you do not have an opinion, you do not have your own way of doing things that can interest people. All right, a lot of the strategies that I shared on this channel are just strategies. Yes, there are strategies that I learned from other people. There are strategies that I learned and that I adapt and that I do my way. And so, you can, there's just so much stuff that you can talk about, and there's always some value. Never think that just because you are a little bit new to a specific space and stuff, you have no value to actually add to the community. You have a lot of value, because even if you are new and you start creating content today, sharing what you're doing, sharing what's not working, sharing what's actually starting to work for you, what clicked, and stuff like that. Because basically, what I'm telling you about this video that I was telling you about is, it's literally something that actually clicked for me, and that actually helped me actually starting being successful with them. This is just something that I shared like this, and that I just structured in a way that was nice with an edit and stuff like that. But you do not even need to do it this way, to be honest. You do not even need a camera. Just take your phone and start recording yourself. That's really it. Talk about what's working in your business, talk about what's not working, and keep it as a diary. You do not even have to, because you should not necessarily think of, yes, if you want to make it a business, of course, if you want to because I'm not gonna lie, I want to monetize down the road my personal brand, and this is one of the reasons why I did it. But like, you are gonna get, not only you're gonna make so much connection just by actually sharing content online about the thing that you do. It does not matter if you are in this space, you are doing Amazon, or if you are in another space. Let's say you are selling insurance, stuff like that. It really does not matter. Like, you are gonna make so much connection in this professional world that it's gonna be worthwhile. I invested a lot of money because I want to make this a business. I want to make my personal brand a business eventually down the line. I invested a lot of money into it with equipment, stuff like that. You do not necessarily you do not need to do it this way. But sharing content is so powerful. You're gonna make a lot of connection. You're gonna learn a lot of stuff from other people, and you're gonna make connections that are maybe going to last a lifetime. You do not know. Maybe you're gonna meet your best friend this way. Especially if you're young, you meet friends as you grow as well, and you stop once you leave school, you stop meeting as many new friends. But it's actually a great way to meet new friends. So as I was saying, another thing that I wanted to talk about also with the fact of with being scared of actually publishing content on social media and stuff is that people are a little bit scared of what other people may think or what other people may say. And I'm going to be honest. When I started this YouTube channel, I did not even share it to my friends. Not because I was scared, because I really don't give a shit. But just because I wanted to actually grow a community that are not my friends, because they are not interested in doing Amazon and stuff like that. But here's the truth. People are going to talk shit about you whether you are posting content online or not, all right? If you think that people are going to bully, first of all, most people don't care. Most people do not think about you. They do not care about you. Second of all, the people that actually talk bad about you are still going to do it regardless, all right? Whether you post videos or not, they're going to find ways to talk shit about you anyways, all right? They're going to say stuff that are not true about you. They are going to say some bullshit. But if you're in this business and you are showing your business and you grow, it's going to be if you show your journey and stuff, it's going to be one great way for you to actually, make them shut the fuck up. Not make them shut the fuck up, but make them feel like they are not going anywhere with their life. Because if you are in this business, you're actually trying to grow an Amazon business. If you're actually trying to better yourself and actually documenting it, jealous people are going to be jealous anyways, and it's going to make them even more jealous, and there's just nothing that they can say. If they say some bad stuff about you and you are ahead of them, you are documenting that you are ahead of them, you are showing them that you are ahead of them, they're going to be mad as fuck, all right? And so if they want to keep saying, they will need to come to realize that how to say this in a nice way? Maybe it's better that I do not even say what I have in mind. But what I'm trying to say is that, first of all, if you think that your friends are going to talk shit about you in a bad way, because yes, of course, in between friends we always talk shit about one another, but just for fun. But if you think people are actually going to talk shit about you for doing something like this, maybe you should just cut those people out of your life, because if you really think that it's going to be negative, you should just cut these people out of your life. It's not hard to do, to be honest, it's not hard to do. Just move to another place, stop talking to people. That's it, all right? If you really think that this is going to be the reaction of your friends, you have bad friends, okay? Because all my friends that actually stumbled, or that actually ended up sending my videos and stuff like that, always were super supportive. Because most of the time you receive the energy that you give, all right? And if you always give people bad vibe, of course you're going to get bad vibes back. But if you're always supporting people, because I'm a little bit. I'm proud to say that I'm this type of friend. If my friends are doing something, if they are doing something new, or if they are trying something, if they have a project, stuff like that, I will always support unconditionally whatever they do, and I will always be super proud of them. And I will always share. I will always tell them that I'm proud of what they are doing. And so, if you are always sharing this energy, this is the energy that you are going to give back. And so if you are scared to actually have people talking bad about you and people bringing you down because you do this, maybe either you have bad friends or either you need to change the way you treat people around you when they actually have project. Maybe you should support people around you and shit like that. Show them your support when they start something. It doesn't matter that you need to be one of their customer. All right, this is a big misconception that people actually have. You know, I do not expect my friends to be customer of my YouTube channel. I really don't give a shit. I know that they are not the target, you know, but what I'm saying is, and same thing if your friends have businesses, stuff like that. But what I'm saying is, you should like when your friends actually start a project, stuff like that, you should show them your support just by, you know, if they need help, if they need anything, and just, you know, it's not even about showing help and stuff like that, but showing them that you are proud of them and showing support. All right, if your friend is playing basketball, for example, he's playing basketball, and even if it's not something super serious, be there at their game. All right, just show up. That's it. It's nothing much than that. It does not require a lot of effort. If you do this, people are going to show up for you, and you're also going to stop being scared of actually sharing stuff that you want to do and actually following your dreams. All right, but this is about that. But to go back to people actually talking shit, as I said, they are still going to be talking shit. It doesn't matter if you actually do it or not. They are going to be talking shit. But at least, especially if they are saying some stuff about you that are not true, they are going to realize that once you actually start documenting your life, they are going to start to realize that their life is miserable. All right, their life is miserable, and they are hating on someone that is actually growing and getting ahead of them. So yeah, never be scared of what people think. Like, do not let what people think be more important than what you actually think about yourself. And so, if you want to create content, and if this is the main reason why you are not creating content, like, you should not care about that. As I was saying, you should not, and I should have expanded a little bit more on that when I was talking about it before, because a lot of people will have dropped off at this point in the video. I know it. And by the way, if you are still here, let me know in the comments. Leave me a little comments. Even if you never comment on the channel, let me know, because I know that there's a lot of guys that are watching and that I have never commented that are not on the Discord server. So let me know so I can see you, because I always look at all the replies, all the comments, and I always answer to them. But yeah. I was saying, yeah, the way you are seeing creating content is wrong also, because you think that you need to be that expert that actually deliver a course after that to actually monetize about it, but you do not see all the other, because yes, of course, this is a way to monetize that is actually legitimate, but you do not see all the other benefits that you get with creating content. You are going to, and of course it's going to take a little time. You are going to need to be consistent with creating content, because you cannot just post one video and think that it is going to change your life and that you are going to make so much connection. But by posting content about a subject regularly, you are going to start, and even if it's just documenting, posting your boxes, the boxes that you ship, just talking about, and of course you can do it on Twitter, but I believe that video is a better format. All right, do not be a bitch and just film yourself. All right, like, I literally do not shave. Like, look at my beard. I do not care. All right, people do not care about that. All right, like, just start filming yourself and post it somewhere. All right, if you are scared to do it on Instagram, do it on YouTube. If you are scared to do it on YouTube, do it on Instagram. Do it somewhere. Learn how to talk in front of a camera. All right, it's a great skill to have. But I digress. I was saying, you do not see the benefits. You do not see all the benefits of creating content around a subject. The only thing that you see is that the only benefit that you see is the money that you can make, either from, for example, if you post on YouTube, from the monetization, or from actually monetizing this and create, like, selling courses, stuff like that. This is the only benefits that you have, but there's just so many more benefits that are worth way more. You are going to make connections. I had no friends actually running this business before I actually started posting videos here on YouTube, and I've been doing it for more than 6 months right now. Every single day I haven't missed a day. So talking about consistency, this is the consistency that you need to have. But do not think that you need to have videos optimized for TikTok, optimized for this, optimized for that. People appreciate you talking in front of a camera, talking about the subject and sharing your experience. all right? Because people, even if you are a beginner, people can learn from your experience, can learn a lot, actually. And so, as I said in previous videos, even when it was about ungating, about running this business, when I was just starting, I was watching people filming with fucking pixelated, like with webcams that look like shit, just because I was consuming a lot of content just to see how this business was. I never actually reached out to those people, even if they did not have a lot of subscribers. But a lot of the time, you can make great connections this way. I made great connections just by people reaching out to me, on Discord and stuff like that. And so, just start creating content. It's not hard. There's so much positive that you can get just from making connections, all right, with people in the same space as you, whether they are a beginner or they are a little bit more advanced. And even if you are a beginner and you create content and you actually take this position of showing what's working for you, what's not working for you, and all that stuff, you are going to make a lot of connections. And, first of all, it's going to be way more fun to run this business this way. And second of all, you're going to learn a lot of things that you will not have learned yourself, and it allows you to actually have a second opinion on things and a second look on things, I should say. As I said as well, and I haven't expanded on that also, but like, it's a way for you to actually self-reflect, because sometimes when I record these videos, I think just talking about that and verbalizing all of this, all the process in my business, all the things that I share, actually make me think about other stuff that actually end up helping me with my business, because it actually broadened my understanding. Just by sharing and by teaching some stuff, it actually broadens your understanding of the subject, all right? Because you start thinking, it's like you are talking to yourself, and you start, making new connection emerge in your brain, stuff like that. And so you start to actually understand stuff better, and see. It's also a way to see things from another perspective. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk in today's video. The video is already quite long. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I release a new video every single day about selling on Amazon. So if you want to keep learning, watch these videos on the screen right here. I'm a little bit further back, so I need to cover the whole screen a little further back than usual. But yeah, watch these other videos, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know all the questions that I ask you. Let me know if you watched until here. If you watched until here, just post something random. I do not want to do this corny shit. All right? I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching.